Hello, fellow compatriots, and welcome to yet another live stream. Today, we're going to be working on Marendar. So, basically, I'm just going to go ahead and do some touch-ups, do a lot of cleanup, mainly because, even though he looks absolutely stunning in the back, he's not doing so great on the back. That is the only downside. He's not doing so great in the back, despite how good he looks in the front. So I'm going to be changing that so that he looks good all around, and while still retaining the articulation and stuff like that, even though he still walks and so forth. There's going to be a lot of reworking, and possibly once I am done with touching him up a little bit better, I'm thinking about incorporating a third function. Which is the main thing that I want to do. And Diego Bigio says, "Hello, Trippytron. Hello, how's it going?" And Hayden Gamer says, "Good video." / Lego. Luke Justin says, "Hey, yeah." So I'm gonna be revamping this bad boy over here. So without further ado, let's go straight to work. Hopefully, at the end of this video, we can have a brand new Marendar that still has... I'm going to try to keep this look that he has now. I'm just, like, modifying the build. Of course, like I stated earlier, fix up the back, because the back is a bit messy. So I'm going to be actually fixing that up. I may or may not keep the exosuit idea. Since he is supposed to be like an advanced being, advanced character, even though he does look pretty advanced, but... Okay, Nathan Bajil says, "Hello." Alex is great, says, "Nice mock, Trippytron, thank you." Anubis says, "I'm here." Hayden Gamer 213 says, "You making an update?" Yes, I am. I'm going to be updating this guy. Because there is quite a few things that I could do differently with this guy. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So first things first, we had to actually take off his weapons. The modular flamethrower, which is modular. I'm going to fix the modular arm. I'm going to try to fix that, so I'm going to be updating his frame. I'm going to take the motor out, along with the battery pack. That one's the most tedious. He's a big guy. He is very big. So I'm going to try my best to... I'm not going to be taking it apart completely. I'm just trying to access like his inner workings. I'm going to take out the LEDs because I don't want it to get in the way. And if I can do a much more legal way of adding the LEDs, then I will. It's just that right now, the way it is, it's not exactly the best. It's not really the best. Oh, no, I need this armor still on. I need it on. Why? Okay, that bolt joint is on there tight. Let me see if I can get that bolt joint out. There we go. There's a lot of moving components and stuff like that with his body. I'm just saying that right now because he is by far one of the most complex builds I have done in the history of ever. But, you know, to theirs their own. To theirs their own. But my booga wooga. He is a complex fellow. And access the battery compartment. That is the LEDs right there. It's not actual Lego. It's just something that I added for the... See, that's where the neck is at, and then the head just attaches right on top. I might as well show that. There we go. And now he has the light up eyes and so forth, and he looks intimidating. And of course, he got the eye blinking effect. So, yeah. Pretty impressive. Now you know what I did. Hooray. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. Okay, Hayden says, so cool. Okay. Anubis says, for once in my life, I'm here. That's great. Luke Johnson says, insert Jobby the Hong reference here. Hey! Okay, Anubis says, I might have to go. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, Hayden Gamer says, there is light up Lego. I am aware of that, and I'm planning to get it for Marendar. So once I get that light up set up, I can probably integrate it into the body. But for now, I'm going to save the LED stuff for later, but I know you guys really like LEDs, so I'm going to try to do what I can when it comes to LEDs and stuff like that. Good thing I just use hot glue instead of like anything solid, that way it doesn't damage anything. So that is a plus right there. And of course, I got locking mechanisms here. I'm not taking this thing completely apart, just mind you, I'm not. It's just that there is a lot of things that you had to untab just to get something out because of how compact everything is. Oh my gosh, can I get this out? I might actually have to get an axle just to get that out. There we go. Oh my booga wooga. There we go. There we go. There's the XL motor in all of its glory with the battery pack. And now he feels a lot more lighter. My gosh, he feels so much lighter. Let me see what else I had to actually untab before I can get the LED out, because I still had to get the LED out. Surprisingly. Don't worry, I know how I built this thing. So I am aware of like what stuff I actually had to take out and put back. So should be no biggie. Assumingly. Okay, I know that locks there. Is there any other point? No. Okay. So these are the locking, the interlocks. These Galactorian necks. And then I should be able to slide this thing up. I should. Okay, I slide the shell off. That's not... Oh, I had to... There's another tab locking system that I had to take out. Man, I have like multiple interlocks in the Gen 2 gearbox. That way it doesn't slide out. Because with plenty of interlocks, it stays concrete and solid because there's a lot of moving parts. So I can't really risk anything moving around, which is why I put so many interlocking components into the build to begin with. And there we go. I got an arm off. So that makes 2 arms, I guess. Yeah, 2 arms. There we go. Sweet. Okay. And now I can take this out. Take that out. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't want to pull it. I don't want to pull it. Why did I put so much glue? Why did I put so much glue? That's the real question, is why? Okay, there we go. That's loose. So now I can probably push it. No, I can't. Wow. Okay. I don't want to damage the LED. That's the thing. So I'm going to try to shave off some of this glue. Gonna try to. Thankfully, it's just a hot glue gun that I use. I didn't use like super glue and stuff like that because super glue is a lot harder to get off. So words of the wise: never use super glue. With Lego, never use super glue, because in case if you had to undo it, you will not regret it. Okay, people? Good. Okay, Maurice says ciao. Okay. Marie also says loquodices. I'm sorry. I don't understand. Okay, so Harrison says, I have done a Lord of Earth build. That is awesome. And a Hunchback. That is cool. Hayden Gamer says, how did you make it? I made this build, like in the course of several months. Because of how complex the engineering was. So I basically had to engineer a lot of these building techniques that I did and principles that I put into this thing. I basically had to invent on my own. I had no references and stuff like that. I literally had to figure out how I was going to make this to work. And because the goal was so big in trying to get this thing to work that it felt almost impossible to do because there was just way too much going on. There's just way too much. But I still figured out a way, you know, and how to pull it off. But, I mean, dude, the level of engineering was insane. I'm just surprised that I was able to pull it off in general. So, yeah, that's the story of my life right there. Also, where did I put that okay, I put the LED away. That's good. Now, I know I have another black pin somewhere, unless if I put that away. I may have put it away. Okay. Okay, some random guy says hello. I told someone hello, sorry I'm late. Posting memes on Gensoko Discord server. Hey, that's fine, dude. And that is awesome. Harrison says, if you look at the newest Hero Factory Inferno, he has a butterfly joint and it looks like a hunchback. That's cool. Okay. Hybrid says, another version? Yes, I'm making a new version of it. And hello, Fluffy Boy. Goodbye, Fluffy Boy. Some random guy says, I still use super glue. Good for you. I'm not doing that. I did it once, and I solely regret it. Okay, Zeron says, Zeron MC says, hi, I'm back. Hello. Hayden Gamer says, hi. Hello. Okay, cool. So, let me go ahead and start working on the interlocking tabs over in here. I'm going to try to rebuild part of it, but I'm going to take this off. Now, I thought of an idea for the supports to actually be inside of the leg. But instead of sticking out over here, but that would require me to bulk up the legs tremendously, which is something I don't want to do. I don't want to bulk it up too much, but I can at least get it closer into the leg somehow. Also, to get this thing walking faster, because I had complaints that it walks too slow, but at the same time, this thing is heavy. It is really heavy. You have a fully articulated figure that is trying to walk around. But thankfully, I got this gear over here. So there's more teeth, so it should walk a little bit quicker. But I had to be careful when I do that because it may or may not walk. Which is the biggest concern I have, like one of the biggest fears. And to store something like this into there is another concern. Because I already got a big gear inside of this thing, and I have it hidden completely. So I'm gonna try to make it run faster. I think that might be something to try at least. So I'm gonna try to get the big gear in here, see if it walks. If it does, awesome. If it does not, oh well. But let me go ahead and lock these tabs in. Make sure that the Gen 2 gearbox stays locked in place with the Glatorian neck locking tabs, because these really do lock it in place, and if you hold it by there and shake it around, it's not going anywhere because of all the locking tabs that it has. But yeah. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. At least try to get it to work. And if it doesn't, well, we tried. And that's what matters, that we tried. I'm gonna put the pins away and stuff like that as I take it apart so I don't have too many pieces laying around. And I'm gonna have this. These are like supporting beams. That way it doesn't fall backwards when it walks. And it also helps with lifting the heels up. But I can probably sink this into the feet a little bit more. And these drive the legs over here. These drives the legs. This over here. This is what drives the legs, and this is what keeps the legs stable. Because this is fully articulated over here. So. Okay. Let me see if I can get this to work. If it does, I'll be surprised. If it doesn't... Also, this is the gear mechanism right in there. And I'm going to use this bigger gear. So I'm going to have to make room. Which means the back is going to be a little bit bulkier. Which is the last thing I need. But there is a worm gear in here. And the worm gear is there for the torque, because it needs a lot of torque to actually move the body around. So that's why it has the worm gear in there. Plus, it doesn't stress the motor. But you're probably saying, but the XL motor can handle a lot of torque. That it does. And even with the worm gear and this gear, there is still a lot of resistance. So, if only Lego came out with zero resistant gears, like if you had like gears with zero resistance, like there was no resistance at all, which are basically like gears with little springs inside of it, then it will probably work super smoothly in terms of the power distribution from one gear to the next. But since I can't really do that, it's going to be a pain. Let's just put it that way. It's going to be a pain. But I'm going to try to compress everything into it. And, of course, hold on. Let me actually put this back here. Since we don't really... There we go. That way we can have the pelvis and the chest still there. There we go. So, it still has... It has a lot of range, so... For a walking Bionicle, it has a lot of range. But we're gonna try our best to make this gear mechanism work and fix the feet. That's another thing. So hopefully with a higher gear ratio, things will work better. At least that's my hope. Maybe change the gear distribution a little bit. Try to do a little bit of redesign work. So that's another hope that There we go. It's a lot of parts that I had to take off. Just to revamp this whole system over here for the walking mechanism. Because I'm gonna use a big gear, but let me see what you guys are saying. I hate Hayden Gamer says, can it move? Yes, it does. It moves. It walks. Okay, so do you like Lego Slicers? Says Tom. Yes, I do. I love Lego Slicers. And just to prove it to you, I got Millennium. As a matter of fact, I got all the Slicers. I got all of them. So, yeah. They're very cool figures. I really like them a lot. Okay, so... Okay, Zero and MC, I have entered the dominance of big boy gunmetal. Yes, very true. Okay, I am confusing. Says, remember me? Of course you don't. It's been a year or two since we last spoke each other. Is that you, Packering? Is that you? Okay, Harrison says, drum roll. Some guy says, hey Trip, how many pieces do you think you put into this mock? Easily. I would have to say like maybe 500? I'm just guessing, maybe 500. I think it's 500 in this thing. Okay, so Fish says, Troopchan, what are you changing about this mock? I am gonna make it a lot more sleeker, and make it run faster. It's gonna make it walk faster, and I'm gonna try to, if possible, add another function into it. If possible. And I'm gonna update the arm, update the walking mechanism, and call it good. Okay, so Zero and MC says, once I built a mock that had over 100 parts, but my cousin dropped it from a balcony. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Zero and MC, I am dyslexic. It's fine, man. Okay. What's your plans for arm? Says Toy Tom. Okay. For this arm, I'm gonna be updating it. This is the modular arm, where you can put different weapons onto it. You know, you can put like a saw blade and stuff like that onto it. So I'm gonna be modifying that so that it can, mainly the main goal is to fix the arm, because right now it's very shaky and wobbly, and I built a better design of an arm, but the thing is it's huge. That's the only thing, and I need to adapt it to this body, because it wasn't built for this body. It was built for the Borak mock that I did for Lego Ideas. So I'm trying to take that design and implement it into the body. So that's the main thing that I had to try to do. Also, okay. So let me go ahead, do that, do that, do that, do that. Okay. So let's see what happens if we change the gears. So we're gonna change the gears right now. And now this could go very well or very badly, but we're gonna try it out. I just need to get the right gear, because if I get the wrong one, it could be the end of everything. So I'm gonna get one of these over here, because these ones are much more filled out. Yeah, these ones are much more filled out, so I'm gonna be using that. So put that in there. Wait a minute, where's the waste? Okay, there's the waste. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. This is the first time I got one of these gears. And let me tell you, it's one of those big gears. There's a lot. It's gonna have a higher gear ratio, without a doubt. It's gonna be very high. So the speed is gonna increase. I don't know how much, but it's definitely gonna increase. So let's just see what happens. And I think we can grab one of these, grab one of those, and okay, where's the torso? Okay, there's the torso. I don't know why I have that in there. I'll get that out of there. I don't need that. Okay, so that gear goes in there. That goes in there. Okay, it still fits. So it doesn't interrupt the bolt joints, which is a good thing. It's still far away from the bolt joints. It's just kind of tight. But that shouldn't be a problem. Now, what am I doing? What am I doing? I done goofed. Okay. It goes like this. Oh. There we go. Okay, so we got a new gear ratio. It may work. It may not. I have no idea. Would this still work? It may actually. Okay, I might still be able to attach the old setup that it had. So I'm gonna keep this bolt joint here for the friction. I think I'm gonna keep that in there because it does need another bolt joint for the build, but it just barely fits. So I'm gonna have to make some adjustments for the box over here. Now, I'm gonna keep the build the same just so that I can test out the walking mechanism, because that's one of the biggest things I had to test is the walking mechanism. So I'm gonna keep that there. And that will go right there, and that can go right there. So that's like that. So that's staying the same as it always does. And let me see here. Okay, let's go ahead and give it a test run. I'm just gonna give it a test run. I'm gonna move this out of the way because I need to make sure things are moving properly before I start doing a dum-dum. Because there's a lot of testing that you gotta do when it comes to walking mechanisms. Because last thing you need to do is like put so many things together and then only to find out that, that don't work kind of thing. So okay, I need to hold this properly. Because this has to stay in place at the top. Okay. Let's test the walking. Let me make sure everything is aligned for the walking, because you have to have it posed right, or else it's not gonna walk. That's something you need to know. There we go. So, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's go test it out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and do a thing, which is literally attach this all together. I'm gonna do a thing here, just so that I don't have to deal with things falling apart. That way I can have full control while I'm holding this thing, because I know it's gonna want to fall apart if I decide to do anything. Okay. Test 2. Initiating. 3, 2, 1. Test status failure. Okay. Let's go ahead and try that again. He was going all disco there. Okay. Nat says hello. Toa says, I wonder if people in Toa community know Connor channel WCP. Harris says, oh my freaking god. Dabs. Zero and MC, what theme should we bring back? Jeff, Bionicle, me, Fabuland, Lego, what the heck? I get thrown out of the building. Daniel, Barbarino, Ignition 3. Ignition 3 is coming. Stay tuned. Alright, so, okay, Toaton says, do you like Robo-Riders? Yes, I do. My favorite is Frost. I really like Frost. Frost is my favorite. So, I mean, Robo-Riders are pretty cool. I actually enjoy them for their designs and stuff like that. So, I'm pretty happy with it. But, yeah. Okay. So let me go ahead and try that again in a more humane manner. I'm gonna actually add some supports into this build. I think that'll be the wisest decision for me to do, is add more supports. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Gonna be adding this in and that. Let me see here. Because I don't want it to be falling apart again when I go ahead and test it. Because that's the last thing I need happening, is it not doing so well. Okay, so I'm just going to get a number. I'm just going to get myself some of these, just so that I can tap it in. And then okay. Okay, initiating test 3. In 3. Oh, wait a minute. Let me make sure all systems are in peak condition. Okay. Systems optimal. Initiating test 3. In 3, 2, 1. Initializing. Okay. There's something hitting. There is something hitting. What's hitting? There's nothing hitting here. What is hitting? I don't understand. I do not understand what's hitting. System should be optimal. Okay, engaging. Systems optimal. Disengaging. There we go. Boop. Okay, so it works. It works. Zurin MC says I have to go. Go now. See ya. Alright, see you later, man. Okay. Nat says, go! Tom says, do you think Robo Rider's story is just fighting Y2K bag? Kind of. I don't know. Tom says it works. Nat says he never seen it hitting. Nat says it lives. It lives. Harrison says Marendar was just like, nope, I'ma head out. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Okay, so now that we got the systems working, it doesn't walk as fast. I think it walks a little bit faster, but like not ridiculously so. You had to think that it's carrying this heavy battery pack, so I mean, I'm gonna keep hold of this because we may actually need it for future references, but yeah, I think it works. I think it works. Let's go ahead and hook all the systems up so that it can start running. Now, I'm going to have to do something. I'm going to actually have to use these because if you look at the gears, they're kind of bleeding into where the walls would be. So I actually had to add on these end because they have a slight gap. And with that slight gap, I'll be able to build around it at the same dimensions as the last one. Because thankfully I can still tuck it in, but just barely. So you may see a little bit of white peeking out, but we're going to try to change that. So now that we know that it works, I'm going to be covering this casing up, and then we're going to be working on the legs. Because I need to compact them in a little bit tighter. Because, let's just face it guys, the back doesn't look pretty at all. The front looks gorgeous. But when you look at the back, it's a mess. So we got to fix that. So, I'm going to work on that. So that's going to be fun. If you know the meaning of the word fun. Which I'm sure you all do. Okay, there we go. Got that there. And try my best to make sure that you guys are seeing what I am building. Because that is kind of like the main attraction, the main thing. So that you guys are able to see. I'm gonna disconnect this. I'm gonna try to keep that in there though, because it's a form of connection for me to go ahead and put a frame in of some kind, you know. So I need that. Basis of connection points. There we go. And where's the other? Okay, there we go. So we got that. Gonna get these ones in black, sadly. I had to get them in black. But hey, it will work. It will work. It's just a lot that I have to cover up, especially with this gearbox. You know, trying to tuck it in for the looks. And got that attached. Okay, that is holding together nicely. So we got that going for us. Okay. There we go. Okay, where's that one? Oh, I used it for here. Okay, I used it for here. Okay. So that goes there. This goes here. Okay. So I need to put this back on, which will be the back cover, which is the most important part of the body. Now he's still gonna have a backpack though, because there's no way for me to actually tuck this in a little bit better. Because let's just face it, he's still gonna have a backpack. I'm gonna have to take this out. It's getting in the way. But okay, get that. Okay, he still got a lot of range. I'm gonna try to keep this range as much as possible. Because the way I had the battery pack before, like it limited the range of rotation. And I want him to have a lot of posability and range. So I'm gonna try to keep it as... keep the articulation as max as possible. You know. So I'm gonna try. It's not to say that I'm gonna succeed, but I'm gonna try. You know, I'm gonna try. Going to try. Okay, so I'm gonna put another one over here. Another support beam. That way, we can know without a benefit of a doubt that it ain't going anywhere. Because that's... want to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. Now, before I connect that on, or I'm gonna connect it on first, and then I'm gonna check the comments. Alright. Okay. Tom says, opinion on Memorex winning the context. You know what? To be fair, it is a pretty accurate depiction of Hellrix. If it does win, then oh well. That's the thing now. It's not going to change my opinion and how I think Hellrix should look like, you know, because everyone's going to have their own opinion. But, you know what? I think Bendy Rix is pretty neat for what it is. You know, not the best, but it's pretty neat. Okay, Harrison says, can you walk on the moon? Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe he can. I mean, the gravity is lighter over on the moon, so he'll be walking a lot more better out in the moon. I'll tell you that much. Okay. Harrison says, backpack, is he literally the school bully? Okay. Toa Tom says, Hakan, is he bully? Yeah, the bully. Yes. Hakan is, in fact, the bully. Okay. Nat says, he walked, he killed, but mostly importantly, he bullied. Indeed. Fish says, Tributron, do you have any tips for building functions? I have always struggled with making functions. Okay. So... how you do functions, which is the most important thing. You build the gearbox first. Always build the gearbox first, and then build the figure around it. That way, it will come together a lot more nicely, and it will look much more complete. Another thing as well. Make sure that, like, This is a very complex build, so I'm not going to use it for an example because it's way too advanced. But let me find another one. Let me see. Okay. Okay, my Tributron mock here. Hello, I'm Tributron, and I have my Tributron mock. But to do a gear function, how I did it with this is simple. I built the gearbox first. And I'm going to take the swords off because I can do that. I built the gearbox. And you're probably wondering, where's the gearbox? It's right in there. That's the gearbox right there. But another thing when you do a gearbox is try to make... Once you get the gear function working, you try to make it smaller. As small as humanly possible while still it be very durable. That way, you have a lot more room to work with when you're making a gear function. That way, let's say if you made a kicking function and you've compressed it into a small space, then you can literally just go ahead and make a gear function, you know, and have it work, you know, which is the most important thing. So yeah, that is my recommendation. Just make the gear function first, and then shrink the gear function, and then try to tuck it into... Try to build the mock around it. That way, it's harder to be seen and stuff like that. Because if you go at the direction of building the figure first and then putting the gear function, it will be impossible. It will be very impossible to try to do. So you always had to build the gear function first and then build around it. That's the way you had to go about it every single time. And the more you come into understanding with gear functions, the more you can do like crazy stuff like this, which is having walking mechanisms and still having articulation, which is in itself witchcraft, but you know, you catch my drift. Okay, so Toa Kakao says Black Lives Matter. Hey, Jay Coleman says hi. Hello. Hayden Gamer says, like Bendy and the Ink music. That's awesome. I really like Bendy and the Ink Machine. D8 Games make some good Bendy music. Hey, okay, Hayden, before Chapter 4, I will say yes, but now, okay. Oscar says, hello! Hello there. Okay. Harrison says, is he dancing? God, no, he's just doing a gear function. Okay, Toyotone says, I remember wanting my submark to have one, but it was too much for him. Maybe play some music? I might. Well, I would play music, but I don't want to get copyright striked. That's the only thing. I do not want to get copyrighted. But, hey, so there's the own. Okay. So, to compress this even further than it was before, so I'm going to try to compress the mechanism, the armatures over here, because they're a little bit too, how should I put it, too far away from the leg. So I'm going to try to get this out and compress it a lot. I don't like these pieces over here. These pieces, they are amazing. Over here, the black part that's flapping around, because they got two of these things. And go ahead. And look how nice it looks without those armatures. Look how nice that looks. But it needs the armatures for stability. That's the only... I might be able to fix a solution. I might. I think I got an idea. Maybe make it run along the side of the leg instead of in the back. Like it runs in the side a little bit. That might be a good approach. Also, when I noticed when I was posing this thing, I was having a lot of difficulty keeping all the joints tapped together, so I'm gonna actually fix that. Gonna get an axle in here. I gotta head it. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay. Cool. Just don't like it when like joints just disconnect, you know? That's just not my vibe. But guys, it's just not my vibe. Okay, I'm gonna use yellow because I mean it's just tucked in here. It's like no one's gonna really see it. There we go. Except for all of you guys in the chat. You guys are obviously gonna not look away at that. Oh man, that's a tight ankle. It's double jointed and it has a piston. And then the knees themselves have 3 ball joints. So very crazy. Now you're probably wondering, wait a minute, wouldn't the walking mechanism wear down the ball joints? Well guys, don't I have a surprise for you, because I'm gonna do a little trick here. I'm gonna show off right now. I'm sorry for the flex, but it had to be done. So you think when it walks, it's wearing down the ball joints, because I had a lot of people say that. You have no idea how many people said, okay, you're wearing down those ball joints. And no, I am not. And here, let me show you. I untabbed this. You see that part? I just untabbed it. Now watch. It's loose. The whole thing is loose. And it's just makes it not be able to waggle just by this one little piece. So yeah. Oh, and it gets better. It gets better. If you disconnect this part, watch what happens. Like, but you're probably wondering, it just wears down these bolt joints, which may not be the case, which is not the case, because if you connect the other piece that's back in here, I'm going to disconnect that for you guys. And now, the entire leg waggles. So I'm not wearing down any ball joints. It's just all the ligaments that are held together by the gear function that make it not move. Because it is actually pretty loose, everything. And I had to make it loose because of all the stuff that the gear function has to do, and now I had to try to figure out how to put that in again. Okay, there we go. And where's the... These are a lifesaver as well. You have no idea how much of a lifesaver this is. Thank you, Lego, for making part separators. Thank you. But yeah. So, not loose at all. And I'm not wearing down ball joints, which is the craziest thing. Okay. Hayden Gamer says, I meant machine. Yeah, okay. Harrison says he's a walking Death Star. Toho, maybe play game music like Toho Perfect Cherry Blossom? Maybe. Hayden says, Bendy and the Ink Machine. Toho says he has Jimmy Neutron dad moves. Get him to the Bionicle get him to the Bionicle hospital. He is on... His knee is broken. Very true. Okay, guys, I'll play some music for you. I'll play some music. Let me go ahead and kick up some music. Let me go ahead and start some music right now, because you guys want some music, so I'm gonna go ahead and play some music. There we go. There we go. If you guys think the music is too loud, just let me know. Supertron theme music. Here we go. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh my gosh, get out! Get out! Get out! How? Not the movie! Oh, there we go. Tom said, this takes me back to 2014 speed build videos. Thanks, man. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. I need this piece. Fadia Haydar says, hey guys, did I make it? Yes, you did. Okay. Okay. Tom says, this is some good action scene music. Indeed it is. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Jala says, I can't sleep. I am sorry to hear that. Fireworks did not help. Let me tell you. But this is probably going to entertain you for a little bit, though, so... Hey, maybe you can watch until you fall asleep. Maybe that will work. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to try to make it at the side of the legs. Maybe that will work. I'm going to try. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna succeed, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, this will work. So... I need a 7. I need a 7. Also, thank you guys for the ideas for the music. That was helpful. This is a 9. Yeah. Ah, get back over here. You're not allowed to escape. Where's that part? Ah, there it is. There we go. Now we're in business. Now I had to take this apart, which is... Oh, that's the most best feeling in the world. Dear Lord, this thing is the most intensive thing. Okay, let me go see what you guys are saying in the comments, because it got to be important, I'm assuming. Must be very important. Wait. Oh yeah! Okay. Oh, I can make this trans orange instead of the gray. Maybe that will work. Let me check what you guys are saying. Okay, Harrison, John says, yeah, thank you. You're welcome. Harrison says, Hunchback has a buzzsaw arm now. Indeed it does. Okay, John says, I watch too much scary stuffs. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Fadia Hater says, hey guys, it's me and yourself. I'm using a different account. Hey, awesome. Okay, Nat says, then try some FNAF VR. No. No FNAF VR. That's the last thing you need to do. Okay. Okay, so... Okay, Tom says Toho Series TF2 and FNAF have my favorite video game soundtracks. For creepy music, FNAF sure... FNAF sure... Especially sister location in FNAF 6. Oh, that's cool. That is awesome. Alright. Now let me go back to building again. Because I got a brilliant idea. I have a dream to use these. And that goes there. And then that can go there. Okay, and that went there. Yep, there we go. Okay, yeah, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. There we go. There we go. And where does that... Okay, that goes there. Oh my goodness. I need to... I'm sorry, guys, but I need to get something a bit precise here. There we go. So we got that. Yeah, that looks a lot more... That looks a lot better. That looks so much better. Yeah, that looks way better. That looks way better. Yeah, I can vibe with this. I can vibe. Okay, second verse, same as the first. Let's get to it. Okay, so There I go. Okay. Now, how did this go? I remember. There we go. There we go. Okay. And then that goes there. Like so. And that goes in there. Just like that. Okay. And then I think I gotta switch it to monitors now. Yeah, I gotta stop that. I don't want you guys getting bored of listening to the same stuff. Okay, so King Nexus. Okay, that's a bit loud. That's a bit loud. Okay, so King Nexus Mock says, thoughts on the mock contest currently going on? It's alright. I think the contests are fine. Not the biggest fan of how it's going right now with the meme, but you know, it is what it is, and if it wins, then hey, you know what? All good. To be fair, it is a pretty accurate depiction of Helrix. In terms of the disturbingly frail aspect, but hopefully the system fixes later down the line with future contests, but hey, there's no certainties with that. Okay. And that says, or try to face your fears, or face the fears to both VR. Okay. So, let me see. Luke Johnson says, I return! Luke Johnson says, wait, did Noodle Helrix win the contest outright? LMAO. Maybe. You never know. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. Okay. So there we go. That goes there. I'll make sure you guys can see what I'm building right now. There we go. Got that. And then, grab one of these. Oh! Butterfingers. Ah, I can go all the way in. Okay. I'll use this blue pen because it's here. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. There we go. So that's not going anywhere. I'm gonna adjust this. Just a little bit. Because thank goodness they're adjustable. Okay, so we got that. I'm gonna test articulation now. So that's good. The leg articulation is good. Let's go ahead and check how well it can bend. Gonna bend the knee. Yeah, okay, that works. Yeah, that works. Okay, and it's a much more compact now. That is a lot more compact. I like that. So, Because I can't really do inside of the leg, but hey, you know what? This is as good as we can get. So I'm happy with that. And I think it works. So, now the question comes, attaching all this together. And cleaning up the back some more, because we do need to clean up that back a little bit. Let's be honest here. Kinda do. I think it might need to go even higher. There we go. Grab that. Yeah, I'm adjusting the support beams right now. That's what I'm doing. I had to adjust them just in case. Because they need to be up just right for it to walk. That's the thing. Okay. Okay. Toro Cacao says, my name is Krakous Prime. Awesome. King Nexus Monks, Bendy Girl is in lead right now, I think. I think it's, underscore doubles is in the lead right now, if I remember correctly. It was underscore double. But that's just what I think. So, no, like, reassurances there. Okay, Toaton says, your Hellrex is better when it comes to, the first Toa look. Yeah, thank you. Okay, Luke just says, gonna go ahead and plug in r/the Order of Matanui. Matanoodle. Oh no. We're not ready for noodles. Toaton says, Bendy and LJ Meme Machine. King Nexus Mark says, LJ went back to TTV? Yes, he did. He's back in TTV, and he's running these contests right now for the canonization of characters with the support of Greg Farsty. King Nexus Mark says, those feet were made for stomping. I know, and I'm trying to get him to run fast, but it's kind of hard to. But I did add like but to be fair, there is a worm gear in here, just so that he can have some torque when it goes ahead and runs. But, yeah, he's a stopping lad. He's meant for domination. He was built for dominating. That's what I'm trying to say. I know words. I swear. Okay, so now the question comes, the battery pack, which is a big hunk of battery, and I'm gonna take the motor off just so that I don't stress the wire, but I got a battery over here. The original idea that I had was putting it like this, but it kind of sticks out too much though. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like it sticks out too much. I'm thinking about doing like this. But then I need space for the motor. That's the only thing. Now this is locked in place. I don't think I'm gonna take this out because of how well it's integrated into there. Yeah, I think this is good. But I need to figure out a placement for the battery pack. And I don't want to put it up his butt because that won't really look as good in the front. I'm just saying, if you look at it from the front, it's better to have that semblance of a leg gappage there. Because then again, you don't have to worry too much about weight or with the support struts. But Yeah, I need to figure stuff out with this. I really do. Somehow, shape, or form, I gotta figure it out. Oh, but I got an idea, though. I got an idea. I just had an idea just now. Wait, do I have another? I need another one. Hold on. I just had a pretty good idea just now. I just had a pretty good idea just now. Okay, Tom says, I wonder how the creator of Meme Rex is feeling right now. Oh, she's feeling great. She is feeling amazing right now. That her mock went that far. So, yeah. Cookout says, your Hellworks is better when it comes to everything. Thank you! Finally, someone understands. You know, that's the funny thing, is that a lot of people actually been talking about my Hellworks quite a lot. You know, so I'm just trying to let you guys do all the talking, you know. But, you know what? Hopefully it gets recognized, you know, for being... Oh, my face almost got shown. My face almost got shown there. I had to be careful. So you guys don't see my beautiful face. Because it's too much for the naked eye to see and witness. Just, it's so handsome. Way too handsome. Ah, there we go. Oh, there we go. Tom says, a girl made her? Yes. Okay. King Nexus Mock says they need to make smaller motors because that thing is so bulky. What they need is smaller battery packs. That's what I need. It's a smaller battery pack. The motor, I can live with the motor, but the battery pack, this thing is humongous. It looks like it came from the dinosaur age. And they're still using bulky battery packs. They don't have anything small. And I wish they did have something small because look at the size of this thing. It's humongous. Okay, Magenta Metal says, it looks really solid. Thank you. Tokakao, what is your favorite combiner? Mine is Bruticus. Oh, mine is Bruticus as well, funny enough. I love Bruticus, and I love Ruination. Ruination is also cool, along with Predaking. I really like Predaking as well. Okay, so... yeah, okay. And that says, a girl made a girl. K-Nexus says, didn't know girls made mocks aside from Ilaria or whoever her name is. K-Nexus Mock says, oops, battery pack. My bad. No, don't be. I mean, this thing is humongous. You know what? That's the biggest issue I have is this thing. Because where can I fit this? I mean, I tried to compact everything. So, the entire walking mechanism is crammed in the pelvis. The entire walking mechanism is just crammed in the pelvis. The torso has a G2 gearbox mechanism with the waist articulation. Because, you see, the walking mechanism is just cramped in the pelvis right here. That's how tightly I compact it. And then you have the waist articulation. And then you have the gearbox over on top here. You have the support struts, which are, whatever. But, this thing, where do I even put it? You know, I had it slapped on top, but, you know, that only makes it ridiculous, because then you have this on top, and then you have this. It's like, man, what to do? You know, what to do? I'm trying here. I really am. It's not giving me that many options. But hey, it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. And I guess I can put the head on. I guess I could. So he looks better now. He looks better now. I fixed him up. He has a bigger gear in the body. So he should walk a little bit quicker. Not that much, but he's fast. The modular weapon is going to be the fastest thing out there. In terms of, like, spinning gears and stuff like that. That thing is going to be spinning ridiculously so. So, I could probably do something with that. Let me go change the music again. There we go. Got the music changed. Jetpro Mock says you can cram the better back between the struts. I could do that. I could. Yeah, but then I have that issue. And I want clearance as well, because there's a lot of moving parts. So, I don't want there to be... Oh, yeah! That's right! I had the... Oh! That's right, I forgot. I just remembered now. I was gonna fill up the sides of the legs with these, because I can do that. Wait a minute, these are two lefts. I need a right. Do I have a right one? Ah, I have a right one. Ha ha ha! There we go. Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna cram this in there. Gonna try to cram it into the leg over on the side here to fill it up more, because that will look nice, you know, have it be filled up more. Yeah, that will work. That will work. Okay. I just need to get all the parts that I need, though, which are these over here. These pieces. Okay, can you plug your Instagram? I think I only follow you on YouTube. Yes. If you guys want to go ahead and check me out on Instagram, check the link in the description down below, where you can go ahead and check out all my creations and builds, especially Marendar. He is up on there, so be sure to go ahead and check that out. If you want to go ahead and check me out in other forms of social media as well, be sure to go down to the description below as well. You'll be able to see all sorts of social media outlets that I'll be at, including on Discord. Yes, that's right, I have my own Discord server. So be sure to check that out. There we go. Okay, so. Oh. There we go. Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. Okay, that's too much gappage. That is way too much gappage. Okay. I'm gonna see how much space I actually have to work with when it comes to that body. Yeah, that's too much gappage, though. I don't like that. I do not like that. Yeah, okay. So I can probably get away with that, I guess. Yeah, I hear you! Ugh. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. Okay. Okay, so Jola says, do you know about Bunnyman Bridge? No, I do not. Jepron says, put the battery box on top of his backpack and make him more like the character look kind of like Kingpin from the Spider-Man verse. Yeah, I probably might. Godzilla says, hello. Hello to you too. Nat says, darkness, my old friend. Harrison Griff says, Hunchback looks like Marendar's brother. Yeah. Okay. So, King Nexus says, what are your thoughts on Stoner Marcus? They exist, and I really don't want to go ahead and interject my own personal opinions on other people because that is rude. So, I'm just gonna be the nice person and just keep my distance. I'm not gonna touch it with a 10-foot pole. But, you know what? As long as people like Bionicle, that's all that matters, right? That's my opinion on that. More people that like Bionicle, the better. King Nexus Mark says, oh, you can do like Gundam and turn the battery pack into thruster weapon apparatus. Oh, that's a good idea. Toraton says, I'm back. Have to walk my dog. Okay, hi. Okay, hi. Okay, Harrison, yeah, okay. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna just attach this on best way we can. And let me test this out, actually. Oh, okay. Okay. So that goes there. That goes there. And then that goes there. Oh. 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 I didn't plan this through. Oh. Wait a minute. Can I shove a number 5 in here? Is it humanly possible? No. Wait. Maybe? Maybe. I might be able to shove a number 5 in, put a cap on, and then put an axle through. That's the best way I can think of right now. That's the only chance I have. I gotta do it. Wait, that's the support struts. I can figure it out. Don't worry. I can figure it out. Okay. Oh, and I just put this whole thing together. Ugh. Come on, Marendar. Work for Daddy. Do it. Ugh. Okay, there we go. So, I had to put this all back together. Okay, let me try to slide this up and out. There we go. And then slide that out. That plops back. Disengage all of this over here. Disengage that. Disengage that. Slide the number 8 out. And then slide this in. And hopefully, from doing that, I can put much more secured thing onto it. So, that's my hope. Okay, so where's the part that I need? Okay, there it is. So that goes there. That goes there. Okay, there we go. And no, that doesn't go there. This goes here. The struggles I had to go through just to put a battery pack in. Oh my goodness gracious. Wait a minute. Wasn't there? Oh, it's still attached. Okay. Come on. There we go. And then all of this attaches. There we go. Okay. So that's that. And I go ahead, attach this on in a reasonable manner. There we go. That's attached. That's attached. We're good to go again. No, we're not. Oh! Okay, let me show you the issue here. There's a ball joint right here. And there is an axle right here. As soon as I put something thicker in there, it's gonna be bad news. I won't be able to do anything. So as long as that exists, I can't really make an extension. Or maybe I can. If I do something very sneaky. Let me do something very sneaky. I got a sneaky idea. I got a sneaky sneak. That may work, actually. Because how sneaky and diabolical it is. Because I'll be darned if I have to take this thing apart for another go. Because I am done with that. Because I don't want to go ahead and take this thing apart again and again and again. I just want to do the sneaky sneak and be done with it. If I can find the thing to do the sneaky sneak with. Which is very important that I do the sneaky sneaks. Because I like the sneaky sneaks. I'm looking for cheese. That is what I'm doing. I'm looking for Bionicle cheese. That is what I'm doing right now. Bionicle cheese, people. Bionicle cheese. I'll find the Bionicle cheese. I'll have you know, I will find the Bionicle cheese. Flip, I gotta go, says some random guy. Bye. Okay, see you later, man. Okay. Someone says, like hell, take our Discord server. Dead, just like people post B tire memes, and Mint server is really out of hand. Nat says bye. Okay, Draganta says, on the revamp of Akima Milk I'm doing, I used a golden dragon head as a shoulder guard and have his Akoto mask on top of shoulder of armor. That is awesome. Okay, what is your opinion on the Monkey Kid says Anissa Zucchelli. I really like it. I want to get as many sets as I possibly can because they look so good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting myself some Bionicle sets. So, I mean, not Bionicle, but like, Monkey Kid sets. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting some. And there's my cheese. I got cheese. So, I found myself some cheese. And now I'm gonna connect it together and pray to Matanui that everything goes well. Okay, so I found the cheese, guys. I found the cheese. Now the question is, how long can I keep this like this? That's the true question right there. Is how long? There we go. You know what? I could probably do a 3 length over here. I got some 3 lengths. Attach that there. And attach. Yeah. Okay. There I go. And wait, hold the phone. Hold the phone. I need to go like that. I had to take this out. Okay, there we go. There we go. And there we go. And then that goes there. Okay, so that needs to go right there. Boom. Grab another one. Boom. Okay, so I found the cheese. The way still works. That's the most important thing, that the way still works. Go ahead, attach that, and attach that. And then, I'm gonna go ahead, attach that, then attach that. So now, that will not work. Why do I do this to myself? Why? I love myself way too much. I really do. Why did I unplug that? That was the worst mistake that I ever came up with. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. Okay, that says, okay, and that says, if there is a Bionicle cheese, then where is the Bionicle milk? That is a good question. I believe it comes from the moo cow. It comes from the moo cow. Do you like raisin? Says Toato. I do like raisins, if that counts. Do you have a meme that you hate? My Thanos car? I don't. I've never seen a meme that I hated. Never have I ever seen a meme that I hated, so I can't say anything about it. Nat says, where's the milk? I said, it comes from the moo cow. Anissa says, do you like pepperoni sticks? Yes, I do. I love pepperoni sticks. They're delicious. Also, I like cheese sticks, especially. Like the bread cheese sticks. Oh, I love bread cheese sticks. They're absolutely killer. Oh, there they are. Wait a minute, where's the other one? I need another one. I can't just have one. I could get some number 5s. If I can't find number 5s, then oh well. I'll stick with the 3s. Yeah, I'll just stick with the 3s. What the heck? They exist. They're there. Might as well use them, right? It's the worst that can happen. Actually, maybe I should not say that. That might be a bad idea if I say what's the worst that can happen, because surely enough, something bad will happen if I do say stuff like that. I mean, that always happens, you know? Bad things always do happen. There we go. There we go, that slides in. Beautifully so. Okay, because that exists there. What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna attach that on using this. And that will plug it in securely. And let me find that one piece because I sorely need a one. There we go. So that goes there. So that goes there. 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 And then that will go. Wait, why won't you connect? Oh, that's why. Okay. Connect. Wait, what happened to the number 3? What happened to the number 3? I just had that part here. Where'd it go? No, there it is. I was freaking out there. I was like, no, something's wrong here. Something's not right. Okay, there we go. So. Okay, there we go. And let me go plug this in. There we go. There we go! We got it! Okay. So we just slide this in. Tab it in place. There we go! Perfect! And then we just slap this on. And then we just do that. There we go. Okay, let's see if it walks. Let's see if it walks. I want to see if it walks. I'm going to see if it walks. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so King Nexus says, do you paint Gundam models? If so, how do you keep paint from chipping or running? I do painting, but usually what I do to keep from paint running is I do light coats. It's very important that you do very light coats and do multiple layers. I would say keep like, if you're using spray paint when you're going to like paint a Gundam or something like that, make sure you keep like a 8 or a foot 8 or 12-inch distance. That's what I would say. An 8 to 12-inch distance whenever you're spraying something with spray paint. When it comes to painting Gundam models, that way you won't have to worry about running and stuff like that. Now, if you are going to go ahead and paintbrush, if you're going to be using paintbrushing, let me give you an example. This is a paratrooper that I did. What you do is you do very light coats. Very light, and you do multiple layers. That way, when you go ahead and paint it, and you do those multiple layers, it will be a lot more cleaner of a coat. Alright, it's very important that you do multiple light coats when you're using a paintbrush. Because if you do that, then you have good looking stuff like this. Okay? Cool. Ah! Okay. Okay. Anissa Sichel says, what's your favorite creepypasta? Slenderman. Okay. Tom says, do you think we ever gonna get a Barra Magna Easter egg and Lego set? Oh. You never know. We might. We might. Wait. Oh. Oh. Oh, come on. Don't fall apart. Oh. Wait, how are you... Oh, it's sloped. Okay. That explains a lot. Okay, I'm gonna actually have to take this apart. Ugh. Because I can't walk him yet. I can't walk him just yet. Because I'm suffering from some interference. Okay. There we go. Go ahead and plug this in. Go ahead and plug this in. Go ahead and slide this back in. Where's your mask? There it is. There we go. We're good to go. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this just for a precautionary measure. Because having some stoppers here wouldn't hurt at all. Okay. I think we're safe to start walking him. After I get his other leg filled out as well. Kind of. You know, I'll figure out the leg coverage later. But for now, I just want to see if it can walk now. Okay, let's test it out. Moment of truth, people. First, let's try it off the ground. Initializing in 3, 2, 1. It works! He looks like as if he's walking pretty fast. So let's go ahead and try it. Okay, so he walks, but he wants to fall back. So we gotta fix that. So in order to fix him from falling back, we actually just lowered the struts a bit lower. That way there's some more tension and pressure to make him want to be standing up. Because I think it retracts quite a bit when he's walking. So we're gonna try that out. See how that works. Yeah, I don't know. He just wants to fall. That's the only thing that he wants to do is fall. Which I don't understand. Doesn't make sense. There we go. Yeah, he just wants to fall. I compacted it, so I'm gonna have to give him some heel supports because I think that's what he needs right now is heel supports. Because he doesn't really have that many heel supports right now. So, yeah. Also, feel free to go ahead and ask questions. I know you guys have been, but we're getting close to the end of this stream. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask because we're almost at the end over here. So if you guys got any questions, feel free to ask right now. So be sure to ask your questions, people. I shall wait. Toto says, wow, what a shock. Oh, you guys saw my face. Awesome. Sorry. Toto says, yeah, you need some work. Hayden says, hi, I'm back. Okay, welcome back. Okay, Harrison says, can you use Lego Harley Davidson as a Bionicle motorcycle? Possibly. Also, Gundam Epion or Hayaka Shiki? Epion, hands down. I love Epion. Okay, Nat says, roar. Toa says, will you do more G3 or Lego Toho Teach him? I'm gonna do more G3. So, yeah. Okay, so just keep the questions coming. We still got a few minutes left. Because I'm going to be ending the stream pretty soon, guys. I'm going to be ending the stream soon, so be sure to go ahead and get your questions in. There we go. So there we go. I got Marendar there. In all of his glory. He's gonna have rail guns, I'm thinking. Or something. But yeah. It's definitely humanoid, definitely bulky, definitely menacing. So we'll see what we can come up, what I can come up with later down the line. Okay. Anissa suggests, have you seen GameCube Joy-Con video on YouTube? No, I have not. I'm enjoying with Toho questions. I'm annoying with Toho questions? Ask Toho at home? No, you're not. You are not. I just don't know that much about Toho, sadly. King Nexus Mod says, have you considered doing a mod based on Pokemon or Monster Hunter? No, I have not. But that sounds very fun and interesting. I might do that. Nat says, would you like a Bionicle Good Boy set? I already have the Good Boy set. What are you talking about? I already have the Good Boy set. He's the Chaddest of Chads. He'll be your husband. What more do you want? Okay, Toa Tom says, do you think 2007 is overrated? No, I do not think so. It's a really good year. It really is. If anything that might be overrated, I would say probably the golden years. It might be a bit overrated, but hey, it's still a good year. I love it. Can Hunchback be Marendar's brother? I don't know. Whatever you want to do, man. Tom says, okay, cool, thank you. Think you're a fan of it. Yeah, I am a fan, but I'm pretty much a normie. Okay. Anissa says, hashtag Pugtoa. No Pugtoa. No. Nat says, no, I mean, like a Bionicle Doggo set. Oh, yeah, I will be down for that. I would really be down for that. Hey, the Gamer says, how do you get a Lego to power that whole thing? Okay, how do I get it to power it? That's actually very simple. Okay, so there is a drive axle from the top of this. Okay, hold on. So, there we go. There's my pointing stick. Okay, so there's a drive axle that goes from over here to down. And that drive axle leads to a gear that's in here. And the gear powers this gear over here in the inside of the body. And then there's another drive axle that goes all the way up into the torso. And that drive axle can power the Gen 2 torso, the Gen 2 gearbox, so that you can have like a modular weapons layout. And then that same drive axle also goes down over into the legs, so that it can empower the worm gear, which is over in here. And then from the worm gear, it goes ahead and powers another gear, which helps with the leg movement and pivoting, which the leg the rotations of that other gear, which is powered by the worm gear for the torque, goes ahead and moves these arm struts. And then with the arm struts, it helps move the legs around. Now these struts over here are for support, so that it doesn't fall back. Now, because there is a drive axle going from all the way from the pelvis all the way up into the chest, it also allows for waist articulation, as you can clearly see. And it's ratcheted. So there you go. So that is how it works. K Nexus Mox says, can you give me advice? I work on multiple mods at once. Sure. Okay, so the best thing you can do is, if you ever struggle with something that you're building, like, especially when you're building, like, one mock, and you want to build another mock, just leave the mock that you're working on aside for a little bit, and then get back to it later, because if you stay stuck on building the one mock, you won't get any of the other mocks done. The best thing you can do is try to keep moving. Don't stay paused for too long. Okay. Okay, so Marendar, yes. Okay. Worst Toa Nuva? Pohatsu for me? No, I love Pohatsu Nuva. Get out of here. All the Toa Nuva are good. I really like all of them. But if I had to say which one's the weakest, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe on Nua? Okay, so Toa Tom says, can you play TF2? Maybe. Harris says, for the monster hand to the drill hand, maybe. Tokaka says, what is your favorite combiner? Mine is Bruticus. Mine is Predaking and Bruticus. Those are my two favorites. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining me for the stream. It was a lot of fun. We got a lot of stuff done. We were able to make the legs a bit more streamlined. And we got it to walk. So I'm very happy about that. So go ahead and stay tuned for when I actually finish this mock, because, oh boy, it's going to be one heck of a ride. But anyways, that's about it all for now, my fellow compatriots. I hope you all enjoyed, and like always, I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys! Also, be sure to check social media. Link in the description. Bye!